Workers Birthday Run is Wechitiibwa Serwanga. She's the Minister for Social Services, which is health and education, and Office of the Nabagereka.
Saba tufune anthems.
This happens to be the first time that Speaker Anita Among has been to Bulangi. And she was blown away by the beauty of this place. You are welcome, Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, to Bulangi. You are welcome, Right Honorable Deputy Speaker of Parliament, and all members of Parliament. I think it's in order for me to congratulate Honorable Aber. She's a bride, so to speak, because she's the newest minister who's just been appointed. We wish you fruitful occupancy of the portfolio that was assigned to you. As many of you will know, our vision in the Kingdom of Uganda is to position the people of this kingdom at the helm of social and economic development, where they can enjoy decent lives, fully enjoying their freedoms, be they cultural or political. That's our vision. And that vision implies a lot of things. It implies the kind of activities people can engage in. It implies showing them the direction that will bring for them social and economic positive change. But in all this, the most important aspect is health. And I'm sure, given your status and positions, you are fully aware that no country can experience social and economic transformation when it doesn't prioritize health. Because social and economic transformation is a direct consequence of productivity. And productivity is a consequence of work. Everything people engage in depends on how capable they are, in a physical sense, of executing those undertakings. So if health isn't prioritized, not much will be accomplished. That's why you heard the CEO of Majestic Brand saying that for all the time we've held the Kabaka's Birthday Run, the focus has been on health aspects. Usually it was 3 years, every 3 years we get another theme we focus on. But now, because UNAIDS wants to banish HIV/AIDS from Uganda by 2030, actually from outside Africa, they want to banish it out of Africa, we decided to embark and focus on HIV/AIDS since 2020 up to now, and we are going forward with that theme. So this visit is very historic, ladies and gentlemen, because ever since we started the run, no Speaker of Parliament has been here for this purpose. No Speaker of Parliament has been here for purposes of participating with us in the run, like in an official manner. That's why this visit is very, very historic now, Rongo. And I think it marks the starting point of a collaborative program with Parliament of Uganda to promote the eradication of HIV/AIDS from this country. In the office, the Speaker called upon me to engage her officially about this collaboration in the fight against HIV/AIDS. And I welcome this initiative with open arms. Finally, I call upon Parliament to prioritize health in your legislative agenda. We call upon you to ensure that hospitals are spread out all over the country. Please ensure that all hospitals are equipped with medicines and drugs and equipment. Please ensure that health service providers are adequately paid. Let me tell you this, if it was up to me, the biggest pay would go to doctors and then to teachers. Maybe the other way around, I don't know which should come first. But these are the most profound undertakings in the country. If we want to achieve the visions we have crafted, because teachers make us what we are, and the health service providers ensure that we are in the shape to carry out the programs that we envision. So please ensure that adequate pay is made to health service providers. All of you here, members of parliament, are first and foremost politicians. But I urge you not to get so much consumed by politics all the time. Don't get consumed by politics all the time. Give special attention to social aspects. Like this one, for example. Health, sports, community development, the protection of our culture and heritage. These are important. Although we understand that your first calling is politics, it is important that you also focus on social aspects, because they determine the kind of politics we get anyway at the end of the day. I don't know how many kits the parliament is buying, so I don't know how to thank you before you've made the announcement. But join me in thanking the Speaker and members of Parliament for joining us. I trust they are going to buy an adequate number of kits, and the Speaker has assured me that she's going to compete against me on Sunday morning. And the Deputy Speaker is younger than me. He could run faster than me, depending on whether he works out on his feet. The Speaker, being a Nalongo, I don't know how fast she'll be able to run. But I welcome all of you to join us on Sunday morning. We all should be assembled by 6 a.m., so that when we are flagged off at 7, we run and we spread the message against the spread of HIV/AIDS.
A certificate. We first want to buy a certificate for entering in your land. And all my members of parliament there will all go with certificates. Owechitiva, I want to thank you so much for being a good landlord. We are all your tenants here. And being your tenants, we'll always do what the landlord says. We are here to support the kingdom. And in supporting the kingdom, the theme of today is men are stars in the fight against HIV/AIDS and save the girl child. And of course, it is the men also who start on these girl children. So I am happy that these men are the ones who are stars in fighting the HIV. We are also cognizant of the fact that HIV in our population has been too much, and the Buganda Kingdom has really done a lot of work. When we had a meeting, you told me 11 districts are almost coming to realize their dream. HIV/AIDS is a thing. You can even have the AIDS, but you have the stigma. You don't want to speak about it. But now when the Katikkiro comes out and says, let's fight against the AIDS, you'll find everybody will believe in it and will respect it. We want to thank you so much. We are also cognizant that the issue of fighting HIV/AIDS and achieving our dream by 2030 is a role of government. And we want to thank you for complementing what government ought to do. We want to thank you too. The medical workers, the teachers, and whichever, we want to thank you for that compliment. But as we speak now, the medical workers are getting a little more, and we shall continue encouraging. And as members of parliament, as we go into the budgeting process, you've heard what the Katikkiro said. We should be able to put a lot of money in medical health. People are dying of HIV/AIDS, leave alone in Buganda here. And it is also my request that as we do this in Buganda, next time you go and ask the Emor of Teso, the Chabasinga of Busoga, how best can we work together to support this country. It is a very good initiative from Buganda, and we want you to roll it over to the whole country so that the whole country appreciates what is happening. We will appreciate if you did that. Owechitiva, I also want to wish to assure you, the Katikkiro, that the people of Buganda, that is in the members of parliament of Buganda, who are in parliament of Uganda, are very supportive of the kingdom. And I want to tell you that Parliament of Uganda is a people-centered parliament. That's why you will find that we can be able to come over here and be with our people, associate with our people. And as you said on Sunday, as we go for a run, I am going to be the first runner. We have members of parliament here who come from Buganda. And the chairperson of the Buganda caucus is Honorable Chivumbi. Honorable Chivumbi, can you just raise up with your...
Yes,
Kampala.